What's up, guys? I'm Jay.
I'm Marcus.
We're the Brew Guys. How's your Saturday? Even though they don't know we're recording this on Friday.
It's probably snowing, so
it's probably snowing. Right? It's not snowing.
It's not great.
It's not snowing.
Which means I'll probably be inside drinking some beer though. So
right.
That's not bad.
How was your week?
My week was long.
Busy week,
wasn't it?
It was a busy week. Well, I ran through a little bit of illness yesterday or last week, so I'm happy to be ready to drink some beer. I have not had a beer in a while, so I'm pretty excited.
I've had beer. Nothing exciting.
Nothing exciting. Okay. Well, this is exciting. What are we going to look at today, Marcus?
Oh, we got the KBS, the very first variant they made, the Espresso. And then we got the 2020 release of Hopslam.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
I believe I did check the date on that, which was 1/6.
It was 1/6.
Yeah. So, as fresh as we could get.
Yeah,
certainly.
for sure.
Start pouring that espresso.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
It's pretty cool. They so they made it regular KBS, then they took it out of the barrels with the bourbon, and then they just put it.
Just put it on
They
coffee.
just put the coffee into it, the espresso into it, to let it sit in, and then took the beans back out of it.
Did I know that? I might not have known that.
I don't know. I just
know
saw
if
it
I
the other day.
Okay. So
I
they
was
didn't put it.
surprised
They
that
didn't put it
make it all
on the
together.
beans. They put the beans in the barrel. Is that what we're saying?
No, they took it out of the barrel,
Okay, they took it out of the barrel.
out of the bourbon barrel, and
Yes.
put it into. I'm guessing they made something special for it for espresso barrel.
Well, typically you want
just
to
to
put
sit it in the beans.
Yeah, typically you want it on the beans if you
Oh,
want
it
to hit it
smells
hard.
fantastic.
Yeah, I mean you want it to sit on those beans, kind of a cold brew style. So behind us here, I do have our SRM chart. Some things to look at for fun. This definitely, I'm going to give it a quick. We're going to check the nose here for sure because that's definitely something we want to know about right now.
Ooh.
And that is
Ooh.
like.
That is a lot of coffee.
It's a lot of coffee.
That's a lot of coffee.
It is. It's a little boozy. I will say. I get a little boozy in there. So it's very boozy coffee-like. SRM wise, so color wise, I would say this is in the 38 range. It's not black.
No, it's not black.
It's not.
It's dark though.
So I mean, you're not going to get light through it. That's for sure. But
Oh, and that head
it's
is-
dark.
that
I'd
head
call
is
it.
beautiful.
I would say it's a very nice tan head. I would call that a 38 SRM for sure.
Oh.
So that's okay. So I immediately get the KBS like mouthfeel
Yeah.
instantly.
Nice and soft.
Not oil slick, good softness. Yeah,
Not highly carbonated, which makes it
No.
better to me.
it does.
I like not a lot of
That's,
carbonation in my stouts.
It's pretty fantastic.
It's got some bite to it.
It does.
I can feel
It's
it
got
going
hang time.
down.
It's got hang time. That
Oh,
is
you know it's
a
thick
nice
when
treat.
The head just
Yeah, it's got good
slides
legs.
around back down.
Yeah, so good legs, for sure.
I'm
Mine,
surprised it's not crawling up to the glass.
it might be trying to be quite honest with you. I get a.
It's not over the top, but it's
Right.
like super.
There's a
it
fresh.
almost,
There's a fresh coffee to it though. I
yeah,
think.
for
Is
me,
it-
but it overpowers the. I don't really taste much bourbony. I taste the
Yeah,
most.
the
all
bourbon's
espresso.
very late. I agree. The bourbon's very late for me. I think it's good.
But it is. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's a good first variant. I wonder if they ever throw some vanilla in there. That could be.
Yeah, it could use. It could use. You know, for something so complex, I shouldn't say it needs anything, but
Yeah.
it's nice. It's
I
very
hope
nice.
they make more variants. I was excited to see this one. You know, we
Oh,
always
yeah.
get our KBS every year, and we're
Sure.
excited about it to try it from year to year. And it's cool that they finally tried to give it a little
Yeah,
pickup, especially now that CBS supposedly
is done.
is done
Yeah.
for a while, which means that
Which means
it's probably going on the shelf for a couple of years, so
Yeah.
that
Oh, there's probably some in barrels doing some things right
Yeah.
now that we don't know about, but
they know how to market.
absolutely.
Good job.
Um,
It says on the one of the things I was reading about it, aged with chocolate and coffee. I don't taste much chocolate.
well, you're gonna naturally get some chocolate from the chicory aspect of it, right? But yeah, no, you're not. I don't get a lot of chocolate. It would be more of a mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get a lot of chocolate on it.
I
So.
don't think they should even put that on there. I mean, you expect it with the chicory and everything else with the KBS.
I would call
but
it
the
more of a
chocolate is
chicory,
not.
bitter, bitter
Yeah.
chocolate maybe, if they want to call it that. You know,
Yeah.
you're gonna get some burnt sugar. You're gonna get some, but
No chocolate.
nope. All right.
I'm trying to think what I'd rate it.
Yeah.
Last year's KBS, I want to say, on Untappd, I think I gave it a 4 out of 5. I think this is a little better than last year's KBS, so I would say this is probably about a 4.25 for me.
Yep. This is a 4 for me. It's good though.
That's good.
It's real good.
I like it better than last year's KBS.
Do you want to know? What Beer Advocate thinks it is?
What is it?
It's a lot higher than I thought. It's a 97. It's
Wow.
world class.
Wow.
Yeah. Which, not a judgment.
No.
You know, I did take a tip. I took a tip from a friend who said, "Don't go look at the ratings before you taste the beer. Get your own evaluation, then look at the ratings." And that's exactly why. Yeah, I would not put it at a 97 by any means. So you're talking, that's up there.
That is up there.
It's a lovely beer.
That is whale up there.
It's whale up there.
I would
for
not
sure.
classify this as a whale. It's good, but it's no whale.
No. Nice treat though.
If anybody wants to trade some of this for some West Coast stuff,
Right.
drop us a comment, because I am down to trade for that.
Only 70 IBUs. It doesn't drink like 70 IBUs to me, but
No?
yeah. So she's sitting at a 4.32
On
at
how many?
Untappd, and that is out of 16.5. A lot of people
Not
have
bad.
had this beer. So Founders is getting it out there, which I like. They're out there. So that's right. You know, I would say
Sure,
I'd say the masses agree with us. I'm a 4, you're a 4.25. We're going to judge KBS a little harsh out of Grand Rapids in our home state. We don't have a hard time getting KBS or any of these things. For
No.
other people who maybe don't see it but once a year, or if at all, that's going to be a little different. So yeah, great beer. Nice treat. Appreciate you bringing that one for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So it is that time of year. I did want to mention too. We chatted briefly, but not enough, probably because of my illness and just busy schedules. I did get sick at a really inopportune time, and we were hoping to maybe go live from Holmes Brewery out of beautiful Ann Arbor, Michigan. Marcus had to take one for the team and go by himself, and I do appreciate you doing that. I hope you had an amazing time.
That place
Purdue
is-
game at U of M, a little bit of basketball. Watched the game from my phone a little bit as I was dozing in and out of a fever.
I watched
the game
it with
was
a buzz.
yeah, right. The
It's-
game was good. So
The game was not as good as the beer.
the game was
It was
not
double overtime game.
fantastic.
That tells you how good the beer was.
Yeah, double overtime. Too many turnovers.
Man, that
A lot
beer.
going on there. But Holmes Brewery is one of our favorites. Just, I mean, we're not
Unbelievable.
ashamed to say it because they are on a different plane. So, just real quick, what did you love? What did you hate? Did you have the one that
I
was
didn't hate anything.
Yeah.
I had
Did you have the one that was in the Four Roses barrels?
No, they
Oh.
didn't. I didn't have
That's
that.
one of my favorites.
I
And
was
it-
by
it-
myself and I had to drive,
If
so
you're gonna
I
put-
went with the lower
Right.
alcohol
Well,
content beers. I had the lime cherry sherbet
And the
sour.
Sherbert,
Oh, it was so good.
Holmes Sherbert series, like, dead on. I mean, guava. Oh,
Let's see what else
so
there was.
good.
I saved a picture so I could.
okay.
I want to
like
make
that.
sure I got them.
I think you sent it to me too. Yeah,
I-
Holmes is just, if you don't know, we're telling you, they are next level, and their atmosphere is just fantastic. And we have a nice little tradition. We like to go to a little U of M basketball game, and we stop there. The couple of them that they do in the Four Roses barrel, Four Roses is fantastic on its own, and then you put beer in there. And
It was.
I'm just fine with that. So.
Had I went a little earlier, and had I brought along an extra driver, I would have had a lot more beer.
Sure.
I had the raspberry lime sherbet. That's what it
Okay.
was.
And
Unbelievable.
did the lime come through on that?
Yes.
Did it?
It was
Interesting. Not
good
easy to do, by
good
the way.
and tart. It was.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. I actually drank that one with one of the bartenders. He had one with me.
Okay. The Sherbert series is phenomenal.
It was great.
Yeah, I can't say enough. I wish, one day we're gonna find a beer from Holmes that we're like, it's garbage.
I actually went with. I had a flight. I had 5 beers. I went
Okay.
with 4 sours, and one
Hard not to.
of their the 18-year-old King
Oh,
Cold Brew.
right.
Which I know that you love.
I do.
It's the lightest coffee beer I've ever had in my life.
It is.
It's fantastic.
It's like
they call it a cream ale.
Yeah. I would say that's accurate. I mean, I think
Yeah.
that's fair. It's a cream ale, I don't know if you've had Bean Flicker from Shorts, you
Yep.
know that those can get real heavy. when they start doing those weird coffee variants. But that one is dynamite.
That's odd side, right?
Odd side. Is it Shorts? Odd side? Odd side.
Odd
It
side
probably is
ales.
odd side, yeah. Which is heavy. Everything from odd side is turned up to 12. They're just crazy over there. But yeah, Holmes. They just had it. They just releasing like crazy on Saturdays.
My favorite was
Fantastic.
actually, I had Cynosure. I think that's how you pronounce it.
And-
Apricot
Cynosure.
mango sour.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It wasn't as tart as the other ones, but oh my lord, did it
Yeah.
pack some flavor. Those
Their
guys,
fruited sours, their fruited everything is. I'm not sure if they're buying special fruit.
I don't know.
Those are not extracts. We have asked. But
Have
they are
asked.
just fantastic. Like they are just yeah.
It was.
Yeah. I don't want to gush, but we love us some Holmes, and we're gonna have to make up for it this spring. And
I learned something new at Holmes this year.
okay.
So I went to Holmes, and I was sitting next to this gentleman, and he goes to every release they have.
So
And I have
basically
never
every
really
Saturday.
inquired about it. I didn't, I'm not in Ann Arbor enough now. I should be, since my daughter is in college there. But
Right.
$80 a year for membership.
Oh,
$80.
It's fun. Yeah. Well,
That is a deal.
A couple of the guys in our beer group are, and one of them, good friend, awesome dude. I think they go an hour early on Saturday or
Yeah,
something.
the
And
beer share, all
yeah,
the whole
well,
thing.
the best part of it is you just go get a 4-pack and it's worth it.
Yeah.
Like just, for us it's not a huge drive. For other people it may be, but we're spoiled rotten. I mean that is the equivalent. If you guys don't know, it's the equivalent of having Treehouse within an hour of you, or it's equivalent of having Monkish within 45 minutes. They are that good. They are.
They are everything I've
They're
had from
so
them.
understated
Unbelievable.
though. Like
Yeah.
they don't
They're
pound their chest.
Nope.
They're not. They have beautiful artwork. I think they are what's next in beer. Honestly, I think they are a staple, and they're fantastic. They also
I agree
put
with
on
that.
one of the best festivals coming up that we are not going to miss this year. Hopefully, we can go live for that, and that would be
Didn't wanna miss it
fantastic.
Last year either.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Hint, hint.
yes, and yeah, I am regretful that we did not go for sure. So that is on the list for sure this year. Hey, let's have some beer.
Let's have a beer.
So we each have got our own Hopslam because
They're just baby cans.
yeah. So quick math tells me that these run about $3 a can.
They're around there.
$14.99 was
Depends
the
where you can find
best I heard for a 6-pack. $16.99 is what I paid.
I saw it at Country
Don't tell my
Market.
wife what I paid.
$14.47.
That's
for
a good
six
deal.
pack.
That's a good deal. I should have bought that. I went a
14.47.
little. I don't want to say that I work near the ghetto, but I might work near the ghetto, and I needed it. So for this especially. So
Well, this is one of the beers that actually got me into the craft beer.
that's fantastic. It
Frenzy.
was a gateway beer. I
It
believe
was a
they're
gateway
called.
beer.
That's fantastic.
This and Christmas Ale from Great Lakes Brewing.
It's a great beer.
I don't know what
Still a good
it was
beer.
about those two beers, but those got me into.
Absolutely. Before these get too hot, will you shoot them too? So we are 2020 Hop Slam. We're Hop Slamming it. So we're gonna go through a couple things. I do have pulled up currently the. We are on the 2015 guideline for the beer judge. Just to kind of, we want to talk about this a little bit. This is a biggie for us in Michigan, and well, it should be a biggie for most
45.
people. I think that's okay. So a double IPA. If you don't know or if you don't remember, that's fine. An intensely hoppy, An intensely hoppy, fairly strong pale ale without the big, rich, complex maltiness and residual sweetness and body of an American barley wine, which I adore. I love barley
This
wine.
is not a barley wine.
It's not a barley wine.
Unless you
It
let
should be strongly hopped, but clean, dry, and lacking harshness. Drinkability is an important characteristic. This should not be heavy or a sipping beer.
It shouldn't be a sipper?
Should not.
Wow.
No, this is a drinkable beer.
Somebody needs to tell my wife that. She said if I have more than one or two, I'm getting out of control.
So
I disagree.
Huma lupus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so
Did they actually bring the
is-
honey back?
I
Actually smell honey this year.
yeah. Big thing for me is the honey. If I don't get the honey, if this doesn't open up, and I don't get honey, I am already a little disappointed because I love honey. I'm a mead lover, and on top of it, a beer lover. I love when honey comes through. So I'm excited. Great nose. That's all hops. I don't.
I smell some honey, man.
I get.
That's sweet.
There's some back end sweetness. I don't.
The head
Surprising.
is fantastic too.
Head is hanging in there. Very good. Let me switch back over to the SRM real quick. So I am going to figure out how to use my computer. I am going to call this...
5-ish?
I call it a 6. Yeah, 5's close. 5's close. You guys be the judge for a second. And in our guidelines, our SRM should be 6 to 14. So that's actually light.
Well,
let's be real honest. I don't think I want to see a double that was a 14. That's dark, bro.
14? No, thank you.
I mean, that's like a red ale. Take a quick peek at that. So we're looking at, I mean, that's red ale territory all day. But you know, I guess...
That's the magician from Founders right there.
Right.
That's what that would be. That's not a IPA. That's a red.
That's fair.
IPA.
Okay.
Double.
Yeah. So golden to light orange copper. Most modern versions are fairly pale, which we're there.
Oh.
So.
I gotta taste it.
Cheers. Let's taste it. It's Hopslam. It's Hopslam. It has the mouthfeel.
Oh, that's better than last year.
That's
I like
good.
that.
I like it too.
That's good.
I'm usually extremely judgmental when it comes to Hopslam because I want honey. I want it. I want
there this year.
I want the pop and I want the hops. The hops are there.
Well done, Bells.
Yeah.
It almost, I think you went back to 2004. I think that's the first year this came out. I'm pretty sure I tasted it the first time that. I think this is the closest it's been.
I know I didn't have it that early. Wow, that's really good.
It's good. They did a good job.
And let's be honest with you. Did you zap that for us? We know what it's at?
45 degrees.
Okay,
Could be
perfect for me. I like it colder. But I'm not going to get the honey if it's colder, right? So I have to kind of make a sacrifice there. IBUs 60 to 120 as your typical. This, I believe, I'll have to look real quick, but I believe this is on the high end. I believe this is on the high end of IBU. So the bitterness factor is there. Love it. We're going to go 2020. Take a quick look. I'm not going to even care to rate this, so I think this is fantastic and what I'm used to, so I'm not going to go crazy. I don't see an IBU on that.
Wow. Took it back to its roots.
I like it.
I'm impressed. Last year I was not happy. I don't know what it was.
I don't know if it was last year. Wow, Beer Advocate, what are you doing with this stuff? Crazy ratings on here. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that 99?
It's not a 99. It's good.
This is why I'm not rating this beer, just because
maybe
I've
for
already
Hopslam it's a 99.
It's good. But this, I am on the 2020, all right? No, I'm just across the board. So they have it as an American Imperial IPA. I believe it's just a double, according to our guidelines.
Yeah, double IPA.
So
brewed with honey.
Fine.
Some years brewed with honey.
So yeah, this is great. I love it. I have had some bad years of this.
Yeah.
I want to say 2016-ish might have been not so great.
I wasn't a huge fan of last year's.
So, some good commercial examples. Now, I've done double IPA research a little bit just because, why wouldn't you? Firestone Walker Double Jack. If you've never had it, out of California, fantastic beer. Not going to hit you with the IBUs, but a great example. You have Stone. I am trying to allow Stone to be in my repertoire. I'm not a Stone fan. Venetian IPA, and obviously Three Floyds Dreadnought. I'm sure you've had from Indiana. Three Floyds,
hard, man.
Russian River, Pliny the Elder is obviously tippity top. It's pretty much, I think it's a 99 probably.
Pliny? That's...
Pliny the Elder is probably the example.
It's one of the goats.
Yeah. Avery, the Maharaja, which I have a good friend at work who's a huge Avery fan. Avery's a different breed for sure. I will say this. So we'll hit our four categories. Nose, I think it hits it. It's just hops. It's beautiful. The head's great. I think visually SRM is dead on where we want it in our modern double IPA. You know, flavor, it's complex. There's a lot going on there. I definitely get my normal resinous, piney, tropical, melon.
It's got everything.
It's got it all in
and
there.
The end with the honey is just...
But I think the key that I'm going to take away from this is the finish.
Wow.
I get the honey, I get that, I get it, but the finish on this is epic. I want to keep going back. Typically with Hopslam especially, I'm like, you know, I had my Hopslam, I'm good.
Wow.
This comes in a 6-pack, and I would have a problem not getting another can out, in my opinion. Now, I would go cold on the second one. I want to taste it at the 44 range, where we're at right now, which is great, and make sure it's all there. But I'm going to go colder if I'm going to drink. I'm going to, because I don't know. I don't know why. I honestly don't.
Well, I think this is kind of like, to me, it's kind of like 120. The warmer it gets, the more syrupy it is. It gets kind of heavy when you drink it.
120 is supposed to hurt you, though.
It does.
It's painful.
I think it's the only beer
so good
that I have a hard time finishing the bottle
thick.
of. It's so
120 just...
It's like hop syrup. That's what it reminds me of.
I want to curl up in bed with 120 and just leave it, and then the next morning get up and drink it again.
Well done this year, Bells.
Thank you, Bells. You did it. You did it this year. You did it this year. I like it. So,
man, I want to try Double Two Hearted out of bottle. I've had it on tap, but I didn't even see it anywhere.
I've only had it
in a bottle. I didn't even see it this year.
This year?
Oh, yeah, they put it out.
No, I haven't seen it this year.
They put, or sorry, 2019. They put it out in August.
Yeah.
And it was gone like in a day.
Yeah.
They're going to do it again this year.
Okay.
So Bells, please.
Right.
Please put out a little more.
I agree with that. So, real quick, I am going to throw Marcus a bit of a something. I'm going to throw a curveball. We'll go with curveball.
Curveball?
We're in basketball season, so it's hard to say, like...
Throw you an alley-oop.
An alley-oop. Yes, throw him an alley-oop. What we're going to do is I want to kind of not test him, but I want to see if he really likes Hopslam as much as he thinks he does. And this is before I had it. So I kind of made a decision I'm going to put another double that he doesn't know what it is in front of him, and I want to see what he does with it.
I like surprises.
Yeah. I want to see what he does with it. Just like... And
Have
so
I had this beer before?
To be quite honest with you, I don't know. So...
Can I get a small hint?
No,
Who
you
brews
cannot.
this
I
beer?
cannot give you that hint even. As a matter of fact, I may make you close your eyes. So, if you wouldn't mind, good sir, we are going to take a quick little break here, and I'm going to drink this, and then Marcus is going to rinse this, and I'm going to make him drink out of both of our mugs here, or glasses. So,
like I gotta guess which is which? Is that what you're saying? I gotta guess?
not as much. I want you to just...
I want to drink the rest of my beer.
Drink the rest of your beer.
Oh man, he's giving me more.
All right. Rinse that for me. That cleaned up. You can't look. I'm going to show you though. See that? So here's the thing.
Can I come out now?
Yes,
Do I have to walk backward?
No, you're fine, you're fine. You'll run into a camera or something, it'll be done. Okay, so the one thing I do need you to do is not look at the cap when you crack it open.
I have to crack
Says
it
the
open?
well, I didn't bring a bottle opener.
Oh.
I'm dumb like that.
See, I can do a tutorial for all
He's
those.
gonna kick on.
All us married guys in here.
Alright. So all I need you to do is crack this open.
Okay. You want me to close my eyes?
Yeah, well, I
'Cause
just
I
don't
can
want you
do
to
it with
look
my
at the
eyes
cap.
closed.
I just don't want you to
I
look
can
at
do
the
my
cap.
eyes closed.
Don't look at the cap.
Okay, married guys, wedding ring.
Are you gonna give
Not
him
only
the
shows
tutorial?
love and devotion
And-
to your wife
yes, and
or
then your-
husband, whatever.
And the last legal
It
form
is
of
also
slavery.
a beer opener. Okay? You just
Can't do
slide that thing right under the lip there. Pop it. Comes right off.
Alright, give me that cap so you don't look at it, you cheater. Alright,
Thanks, honey.
I have a bad feeling. This is like,
My eyes
you're
are
talking
so
about,
close.
like,
I want to drink some more Hopslam. Is that right?
ghetto. Look at this. I got like the bottle all done up. Alright.
I just want to keep drinking Hopslam. I
You
don't
can
lie.
keep drinking
That's
Hopslam.
fantastic.
Alright. So, I'm going to show the viewers at home our little surprise that we have, okay?
Excuse me.
This is a very, very similarly rated double. Okay.
It's a double IPA.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm already gonna like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Tell me what you think. Let's hit me with a nose on it. Hit me with a nose on it.
Is this one?
Yeah. So what's your initial? Give me your initial impression. I see bigger bubbles to me. I'm gonna help you because
It is. There's way bigger bubbles. There's no head.
Bigger bubbles. Well, I might have sucked at the pour, but no, I agree though. It's actually a thin head, and you're gonna find out why real quick. You're gonna know why.
It's a lot lighter beer from the looks of them.
More clarity.
You can see through
More
it.
clarity,
Yeah.
for sure.
And it doesn't.
More clarity.
This one doesn't smell sweet.
No sweetness. Well, now
It almost
here's the
smells-
thing too. Let's not forget a double IPA, lacking harshness, should be dry, right?
It does smell dry. It almost.
This
I can't
beer,
even tell you what it smells like. It's
this
weird.
beer, so you know, is in fact almost the same rating as Hopslam.
Really?
That's all I'm going to tell you.
I mean, it almost looks like a light.
Do you think? Okay, I've done a little bit of a 180. I won't call it a full 180. I have liked Hopslam in the past. I have, truly. I like 2020 Hopslam. I was very, very hesitant. I thought, here we go again. I'm not going to get my honey.
All hype.
I'm not going to get, yeah.
All
I
hype,
thought
no
all
substance.
hype. Now, Comstock, you better hit it right, you know. I mean, I was as skeptical as one would come for such a deal. And I'm here to tell you, 2020, good year. I'm going to probably go get more.
I'm
Especially at
definitely gonna
14. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not cheap. 14 for a 6-pack is dumb.
Not really. it's
We've
not.
gotten
good beer. You
we've
drink
got
2 of these, you're good to
They're
go.
not even double deuces or tall boys. I mean,
Oh, they feel like tall boys now that
Well,
I've
they're
almost
heavy.
drank one.
they're heavy. But at the end of the day, kudos to two Michigan breweries who we love. Good job, founders of sitting KBS. Like, I mean, anything you do with KBS, unless you go really crazy, you should.
We have some ideas for variants if you would like to contact us.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out there. Cinnamon?
Did you like?
Would you like cinnamon in there? Ooh, or nutmeg?
That would be a what do we call it? A
Christmas
Mexican?
KBS.
No, I would like it more of a Mexican style.
Oh, yeah.
Mexican style. Cinnamon chocolate,
Oh.
vanilla. Oh God, yes, please. Kidding me? And
the
as
dessert
I
in
sent
the
him a picture today, vanilla black note. If you
Oh.
don't know what black note is, one of my absolute favorite beers. Basically tar.
Did you get some?
No, the vanilla.
You didn't buy it?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
It's not.
wow. I'm
It's
just
not like it used
disappointed.
to be.
I'm not mad. I'm just
I
disappointed.
still have probably 2013 and 2015
I'm just
black note, regular black note, no vanilla.
No vanilla.
I have to do my homework first. I love Black Note.
As
Black
I
Note
said,
is one of the greatest
I'm not
beers
mad
to
at
ever
you.
come out of Comstock, Michigan. I'm sorry. It is just tar and it is heaven on earth. But I will say, good job, Bells. You have redeemed yourself in my mind. Not that that matters at all. They don't care. But I do. So
Me too.
I love the honey. I'll take more honey if you want to go 2021. If you want to go stupid and turn this into a triple barley wine, if you want to
I
get
don't
really
do that.
if you want to go just
You
crazy
can throw a
with
little
it,
more honey in there, but no barley wine.
God, the honey's
Not
good.
a barley wine.
The honey's
Yeah.
good. And I just, I want to live in that variant of hops. It's one of the best in the world.
I
I'm
love the
sorry.
hops. The hops is so good.
There's not much better. And kudos to both of our local-ish breweries of Grand Rapids and Comstock. They are doing big things still, and we appreciate them for distributing out to other areas. We love that we see other people doing that. What we do want to remind you at this time, guys, is thank you so much for tuning into the Brew Guys. We have got such great feedback, and we love doing what we do right now. We are gonna just tell you, it is late at night right now. We have had a long week,
It is late.
and we are trying to put this out for you guys for Saturday because we want you to be able to chill out, have a beer, and maybe even grab a Hopslam if you can, and just sit with us for a couple minutes and listen to us talk about absolutely nothing, especially some great beer. And what we would love for you to do is just go ahead and hit a like button. Subscribe to this awesome channel that we are trying so hard to build and just make amazing so that you guys are here every week. and so we can see some amazing brews. We have so much cool stuff coming up. I am so over the moon excited. We are going to try to hit a couple other breweries. Spring is coming.
We're going to Transient sometime too.
Hence the Hopslam. Spring is coming, guys. We have some stuff coming up in May that's just going to be absolutely epic. We have special guests. We have all kinds of stuff planned, and we are so excited. And we really appreciate you guys clicking on this goofy video with two guys from nowhere just talking about some amazing beer. So if you wouldn't mind, hit the subscribe, hit the like, and please hit that bell so that you get notified as soon as this comes out and the next one comes out. We're going to try to hit Saturdays as much as we can, and we are so excited to have you here in the lodge. And we love being in the lodge, don't we? I love the lodge.
Drink beer here.
Yeah.
No judgment.
The lodge is good.
It's a no judgment zone. My favorite zone.
I don't know. I'm pretty freaking judgy.
But you're drinking beer with me, so.
Yeah, I get real less
We're on the
judgy,
same team
yeah,
right
for sure. Awesome. Well,
Sweet. All right.
happy Saturday, bro.
Cheers.
Yeah, for sure. Cheers to you.